I'm just recovering from the flu. That's right. I just sweated it out this morning. I'm just like fatigued to be out. Let me tell you something right now. I went from being like John Candy to John Bastow. Look at this. I'm telling you right now, I was a fat slob. You want to know the secret? Don't eat for 3 days. That's right. Don't eat for 3 days. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's wrong. They tell you about crash diets. Oh, I need coffee. Everybody's just wrong. I tell you what, I went to the doctor. Oh my God. Number one, this is the most, we're living in the most ridiculous time in human history. People have become so dumb, I don't know how to explain it to you. I call up the doctor. They're like, it's going to be an hour and a half wait. All right. I'm like, all right, great. Are you going to text me and then I'll drive over there? No, you have to wait in our waiting room. I said, okay, I go there. There's about 100 people in the waiting room. I said, basically, you just put 100 people into quarantine with one another, and then you let them loose back into society. This whole COVID thing can suck my dick at this point. Do you understand? It's not being treated seriously by anybody. I'm sorry, not even medical professionals. How does this make any sense? Let me sit in my car and then throw me a text, and then I'll come back in. Well, I want to tell you right now, Citywide MD, Copiague, New York. There you have it. Their waiting room is like, it's like the Chernobyl of COVID-19. You have 100 people in there that think they have COVID-19. Let's get them all together. Yeah. And then release them back into the wild. This makes perfect sense. Dumbest shit people on planet Earth we have running things now. I'm sorry. So I get in the waiting room. Now I got news for you right now. I get out of my car to walk into the building. I'm freezing cold. You think my wife could give me a ride to the fucking doctor's office? I'm miserable sick. No, I'll drive. I go outside. It's the most brutal cold. It's not brutal cold, but I have the chills at this point. It's the most brutal cold I've ever experienced in my life. It was just like cruel. You know how you go out into the cold and it just blows right through you? There was like no, it was like every single molecule of wind air was like, I don't know, cesium 187. It just ripped through my cells. I said, God almighty, it's cold. I get in the car. I get to the City MD. I get in there. I'm shivering. I'm like this. I'm here for the appointment. They're like, okay, sit down. It's going to be an hour and a half. So now I'm sitting in this chair vibrating. It was like, I don't know. It's like somebody pulled a fucking, one of those rainbow sailfish onto the deck of the boat. You ever see one of these fish go bananas on a boat? I mean, it'll rip the transom off. What do you want me to tell you? Oh, that took a lot of energy. I'm sitting there flopping around. I hop on, I can't even focus on TikTok videos. That's how bad it was. I was like, I can't believe this. I can't even watch TikTok right now. I'm sitting there and T-minus 5 seconds, a baby starts screaming. I said, oh, good Lord. For the love of heaven and Christ, can you make her next? If you think if the women working the desk had a brain in their head, they would just jack her up to next. And you could even ask everybody in the waiting room, we're gonna make her next. It's all of a sudden the place would erupt into a round of applause. Of course, next. Shut that kid up. But you know what would happen if people started doing that? Then everybody would come in with a screaming baby. That's what would happen. I don't know. I would come in with an air horn, an air raid siren. Burn! Like, all right, you're next. Burn! Guys, you haven't hit the road yet. I mean, I'm watching, for some reason, when I get sick, all I do is I watch things about nuclear disasters. Fukushima, 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, I mean, you name it. I love it. I don't know what to tell you. Wind scale? Did you ever watch the documentary on the nuclear reactor in England? Oh my God. Listen, English people, I love you to death. Stop building anything. It's not working out. And I really love the English people. I can't wait to go over there. You guys are great for everything else. I mean, drinking. You know what I'm telling you? For crying out loud? Even Winston Churchill, when he found out that the English people were going to build a reactor, he should have been like, oh no, that's okay. I want to live long enough so I can do the Iron Maiden speech. Give me a fucking break, will you? I love this. And so, anyway, so I'm sitting there for an hour and a half in the doctor's office. I want to put a gun in my mouth. I said, I could be in South Carolina. I was like, they don't even have this many people in South Carolina that's in this fucking waiting room right now. I can imagine going to the doctor. It's like, there's not even a waiting room in South Carolina. You just walk right into the office. There's the doctor. He's like asleep in his chair. Oh my God, a patient. I mean, South Carolina, great place. I mean, does the KKK have a Christmas party? I can bring my Dominican wife. Hey, everybody. How's it going? What are you doing? You can't tie it to the cross like that. What's going on here? Hey, guys, what do you want me to do? I heard they still have the KKK down in South Carolina. Yeah. That's what would happen to me. I'd move in and like, you know, like what are you sitting on the couch watching, I don't know, Family Ties, and then all of a sudden you see like this bright light coming through your curtains. You're like, what the fuck is this? You open up the curtain, there's the burning cross. Like, guys, come on. Well, who puts it out? That's what I want to know. What do you go out there with the garden hose? Psh, and then what do you do with it? I'm keeping it. Fuck you. What does a guy from the chapter come back the next day and take it back? They're like, we're here for the cross. Yeah. Oh, well, fuck you for putting it on my lawn. Hey, I didn't put it there. I just take it away. Yeah. You see? See the side of the truck? Racist cross towing services. Recovery services. Yeah. What are you going to do? I put that sucker in the backyard. Right, tell you right now. Hang the laundry on it. Well, respect her. Respect her. Respect her. Here we go. Guys, I don't know what we're talking about here. Again, wonderful things to watch on YouTube. Anyhow, I get into the doctor. And I love it how they ask you, how are you? Like when they first, well, how are you? You were supposed to say, and I always say, oh, I'm good. What do you want? I'm so trained from like small talk at work. We got this one guy at work. Every time you ask him how he is, you say, oh, his reply is always the same. You say, hey, good morning. I'm all right. How are you? Wait, how what? You say, oh, hi, your name. He's like, I'm all right. How are you? It's every time every good morning you give him. All right. How are you? That's his like robotic comeback. He actually shut his brain down, and he has like like the brain was like, all right, we're making this this voice sample. Just send it down to the vocal cords and you know, and have a jerk response, like a let it hit the most primitive synapses of the spinal cord to release that anytime somebody says something. Anytime he detects noise above a certain level. A flat goes by and like a pallet jack goes by and hits a bump. He's like, I'm all right, how are you? Like, what the fuck? This guy is totally tuned out. I don't even know what to tell you. He's my hero. Just saying the same thing over and over again. And I've been working with the guy for 20 years, and it's been the same response. So I go into the doctor, right? And number one, I just came in from, I was at work, but I came home. I mean, I took a shit, the shit of all shits. I'm like, I didn't even shower. When I go to the doctor now, I wear my work clothes. I'm like, let me put on a show. If they're gonna make me take off my shirt, I mean, hey, listen, let's I don't know. I might as well smell like a fucking bloomin' onion at this point. I don't know, an elk? What do you tell an elk that just got done doing gymnastics? Here you go. I mean, let's make it fun. You got to pull down my underwear. Okay, what is that? A half exploded cigar hanging out of the back? Sorry, I'm sick. That's my excuse. I went in there like a homeless man. I had my work jacket on. It's covered in like paint, dirt, dust. I don't know. So I sit there. She checks inside my mouth, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm hitting her with the breath of death. That's all. You know how you're sick? I remember one time I was in a car with a guy, and he was sick, and I'm telling you right now, I had to roll down the windows in the freezing cold. His breath was going like cylinders of disgusto down right up my nose, down my throat. It was like I was breathing rotten air. It's like, this guy's sick. Now I'm sick. That's the end of that story. You don't have to do the math here. I'm just waiting for the chills to start. Give me a break. Give me a goddamn break. So the doctor comes in, you know. She goes, you have any respiratory issues? I said, no. She looks at me like she didn't believe my answer. I said, no. I felt like telling, I've never had a respiratory issue in my life. Some people get bronchitis. I said, don't you know I came from like, I don't know, from a lineage of Olympic smokers? It's the truth. If I want to think about it, I'm like, my uncle was like, I don't know, the gold medalist of smoking. Michael Phelps Seymour. This guy smoked. Listen, people. My grandfather smoked fucking cigarettes for his entire life. My great grandfather smoked cigarettes from the time he was a teenager till he was like 98 years old. Are you kidding me? Chesterfields, Lucky Strikes without the filter. Oh my God. Yeah. My grandfather got the gold medal in the, the 90-meter Chesterfield. They rolled one for him. Why aren't there smoking events in the Olympics? Can we legitimize this? Everybody's like, well, it's not hard. You don't need training to smoke cigarettes. Yeah, people drop dead from it. When's the last time somebody dropped dead from swimming? This is a real Olympic event. That's right. It takes the course of 60 years. That's right. You get the gold medal when you don't drop dead. That's it. My great-grandfather was a gold medalist, everybody. That's right. In the Chesterfield 500. Come on. Yeah. Respiratory. I'm like, how? What? Respiratory, huh? I felt like getting up and slapping a face. You know who the fuck I am? Show her pictures. I know. Rudolph Burns Arelli. Who the fuck are you? Some crab-ass doctor. What do you know about Fukushima, bitch? Doctors don't impress me. They're dummies. I'm telling you right now. I've talked to doctors. The last doctor I went to, the guy thought he was David Lee Roth. He came in, he had like a wild scarf on. Don't you love it when nerds try to be cool? Listen, we all had the chemistry teacher. He had like the Bunsen burner tie. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You're so uncool. All right? Or you'd have the biology teacher that would come in with the wacky sneakers on. Hey, I'm wearing a suit with sneakers. Look at me. I'm the new Rodney Dangerfield. Aren't I cool? Absolutely not. Yes. Nerdy people, I'm sorry. Just stay in your lane. I know. Listen, that for some reason that reminds me of the story where my friend, you know, this was back when we were single and we'd all used to go out to clubs and whatnot. I probably tell this story 100 times. I don't really give a fuck. It's one of the dazzling highlights of my life. So my friend comes up to us. Number one, he was always the guy that had like these outrageous ideas. Everybody was going to the gym and he would come up to us and tell us, I'm only doing push-ups now. You don't understand. It's the greatest thing. So T-minus, 3 months later, he was a fat slob. Like, how are the push-ups working out for you? We're all in great shape, and all of a sudden he turned into a slob. And it was... You can't even imagine. So anyway, so he comes up to us with another one of these wacky ideas. He's like, that's it. I'm not giving my money away to anybody anymore. He goes, I'm going to do all my clothing shopping at Walmart. So we're like, hey, listen, do your thing. Anyhow, he came out. He had like fucking Velcro shoes on. He looked like a 90-year-old man going out with us to the clubs. I swear to Christ. You have no idea. Like, you have no idea. Like, you really have to pay for clothing. If you don't want to look like a complete asshole from planet Earth, he comes dressed to the club. You're like, you're not exactly like the guy. You're not. This is. You're not exactly like the guy we take a picture of and put it on the disc that goes out into outer space to show the rest of the cosmos what a human being is. They would put his picture on the gold disc with the cross through it. And it says, don't come to Earth. Please, spare yourself. The aliens look at it, they're like, ooh. Correct course, away from Milky Way galaxy. So anyway, he comes to the club, and we're hanging out with these smoking hot chicks, just talking to these smoking hot chicks, and one girl goes, hey, your friend looks like Jerry Seinfeld. Like, so obviously he could hear it. You should have saw my friend fold. You never saw a human being shrink so small. It was like he got hit by that gun from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. All of a sudden he was like this. He was like this big on the floor. Hey guys, can you pass me a drink? It was like, he went, boo, eliminated. I felt like just kicking him out of like a pebble, kicking him out of the ball. Here, bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Go to fucking H&M or something, will you? Go on a website somewhere. Go to French Connection. I'm watching TikTok videos of guys putting on makeup now. This is like a new thing. Guys, I'm out. You got to get me out of this country. I'm out. So what do I got to do? I got to go down to the comment section, and I got to see all the, like, it's like the support comments. Why can't all men be this brave? I'm like, what? Can you shut the fuck up? He's putting on foundation. The day I wake up in the morning and I put foundation on my face is the day I want them to build a foundation over me. I can't. And he's doing his eyebrows with a pen. I was throwing up into my own mouth. This is the way all men should be. Oh my God, just a bunch of fucking dumb broads. I'm going to tell you something right now. Women, they just want to see men turn into women. If that doesn't prove it to you right now. Oh my God. I want to get on TikTok. I want to take a pair of scissors and I want to cut off my own nutsack. Just so I can read the comments. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a fake nutsack out of Play-Doh, but it's going to look real, and I'm going to cut it off with a scissor, and I'm going to read the comments. Oh my God, he's so brave. Huh? Yeah. Every man should do this. Yeah, oh, they'd be no woman would be happier. This is how dumb things are. Guys, you got to grab yourself by the nutsack already. Put your foot down. Enough is enough. Oh, my Lord and Christ. I don't know, guys. I get out of the doctor's office. Number one, it's like, I got news for you. They swab my nose. They send me I love that they prescribe you. Like, Tylenol. I love this, Tylenol. Are you fucking kidding me? The only time Tylenol ever worked for me is when I like washed it down with a half a bottle of Jack Daniels. I got this for you right now. Don't give me Tylenol unless I'm less than 3 years old. More, if they handed me Tylenol, I'd hit it like Mr. Perfect out of their hand. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Tylenol. Anyhow, I leave the place. Tylenol is like telling me, here you go, dummy. You're not really sick, but this is like, here's some sugar tablets to make you feel better. Here, get out now. That's like that. That's like what you're basically telling me. You're not really sick, but you know, feel better. Moron. Anyhow, I get out to my car and listen. I thought I had the chills before. I get out of my car. I was walking like, I don't know, Mr. Roboto. I was just like to my car. I get in my car and I could barely hold on to the steering wheel. I'm like, I don't think I've ever had chills like this in my life. I went home. I felt like I had to strap myself down onto the bed. Anyhow, enough about me. And then it was like hot to cold to hot to cold to soupy diarrhea. It went from hot to cold to hot to cold to soupy diarrhea. Right in the trash can, where it belongs. Let's go! Let's go! And that's the other thing I'm sitting next to my son, which you're not supposed to be. I was supposed to be quarantined. So, I love this. The doctor says to me, you have to quarantine. I'm like, in my house? Are you kidding? Yeah, okay, sure. And when my son likes to give me Jimmy Snooker body splashes while I'm in bed. Oh yeah, as soon as I fall asleep, I'll say, Tani, you know, Daddy's really tired. You know, he'll be watching TV. We're watching TV on the couch. Daddy's really tired, you know. Listen, if I fall asleep, just let me sleep, okay? Yes, okay. Yes. And I wake up to Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop right to my neck. That's basically, he likes to jump from the top of the couch right on top of me. I'm like, son, you don't realize, at this age I have osteoporosis! My bones are like graham crackers now. I can't take the abuse anymore. Guys, don't have children, like, period. No, don't have children, like, listen, you gotta have kids in your 20s, guys. I know you're a moron. We know that. You're in your 20s, you're a moron. You understand? I never met a 20-year-old that wasn't a fucking moron from hell. Okay, just knock up a broad. Get it over with now. You could be a moron and then, you know, I don't know. But you can't have kids, like, this late in life, I have kids. This kid's gonna, like teenagers think shit is funny. Like, they don't get hurt. They can, like, I saw a guy, like, do some wrestling move on his mom on TikTok. I'm like, no, she's an old lady. Like, you could just, like, break a head off at this point. Stop it. That's when my son's gonna be a teenager. He's gonna like run and jump on my back. That's my worst nightmare. And I'm just gonna like collapse to the floor and be a quadriplegic for the rest of my life. Yeah. No, you can't jump on dad's back. Especially like teenage boys when their muscles start coming in. That's what I need. I'm gonna have to kick his ass one day. Listen, that's what every father's gotta be ready for. Is you gotta be ready to kick your son's ass. I know you're not allowed to say that. But there's a day that comes. And one of two things are gonna happen. You either kick his ass and establish dominance, or he's going to kick your ass and establish dominance. And then you can't say shit to him anymore. When you're a father and you just got to beat your ass kicked by your son, you can't establish authority. I'm sorry. Good luck with it. Here, Pop. Hey, son, you can't smoke in the house. Oh, yeah? Fuck you. How about that one? And get some more fucking waffles and Klondike bars. I'm going to be in my room, shitting up the joint. Yeah, Pop. Son, you have to take out the garbage. You have to do it. No. How about I take out my balls? That's what I'm going to do so you could look at them. Huh, Dad? Yeah? I'm going to go into my room for round 4 of jerking off now. What is it, noontime? Yeah. I got 5 more rounds till 10 o'clock at night. That's what I'm going to do. Don't speak like that in front of your mother. Fuck you. Again. What are you going to do? You can't do it. Dad's got to get a gun at this point. That's right. You got to get a gun. Me, I never had that conflict with my father. I mean, to this day, I'm terrified of my father. You know what my father looks like? He looks like an old-time wrestler. I don't know dads, they walk around with their shirt off. I'm not at that stage yet. You ever see dads, they just walk around with their shirt off? Like, what the fuck? This is like... You ever see dads do this? I'm a dad. I can't do that yet. I'm waiting for the day when I can... I don't want to walk around... I'm like pasty white with pink nipples hanging out. It's not very intimidating. And the nipples are kind of big. It's like, what am I going to fucking... I don't know. I'm waiting for a baby calf to walk in the house and start sucking on my nipples. Can that happen already? Like, if I take my shirt off, everybody's just going to, like, belittle me. Hey, easy with the nipples, guy. And you're like, oh, yeah. And it's not like you're going to be like, what'd you say? Prepare yourself. What do you want me to do? I'll squeeze bad milk down your throat. And then you'll get I don't know, upset stomach. Hey, listen. I know. My father walks around the house today. He's a 70-year-old man, 70-something-year-old man with his shirt off. He looks like an old pro wrestler. Listen, that's what 45 years of road construction will do to you. You kidding me right now? He looks like a Ric Flair. Like a Ric Flair walking around. You know what I mean? You're like, I still wouldn't mess with the guy. If I would have ever like raised a hand to my father, I think he would have just he would have got a shovel from the garage or something, or a pipe. He had that ready. Don't let this lie to you. I guarantee you my father had a special pipe in the garage with my name on it. If my 18-year-old self got out of line. I know he did. He was prepared. Every father should be ready for that. That's right. That's why we got Mrs. Gasho up there and Mr. Smasho. So, my kid is going to be, I don't know. He's half Dominican. I'm not going to fight this kid. I mean, I don't know what it is about Spanish people, but they'll punch you like 9 times before you even get your arm in the air. Like, they're lightning fast. That's all I need is my son kicking my ass. I can't have... My wife would laugh. Oh, my God. Like, a lot of mothers would be like, oh, my God, stop it! Like, crying. Ah, they're fighting! Ah! My wife would be at the top of her lungs laughing while I'm getting the shit beat out of me. My son would have a harder time beating up my wife than beating up me. I've tried. Listen, me and my wife get into brawls. Not real brawls, but you know what, real enough, like fooling around, but we like to push the limit, And she's got the strength of, I don't know, 10 orangutans tied together. I'm like, where did she get this physical strength? She's a little nothing. She's 5'4". I got a foot on her. Literally. And the woman is like, I don't know, her arms are like the cables from the Verrazano Bridge. And she's got the mentality for fighting. That's the biggest part of it. Like, whenever I fight somebody, I'm like this. I'm like my face is back. Oh, I don't want to get hit in the nose. She's like right in at you, like a bulldog. It's like, huh? Like, it's like, get out of here. Like, when you fight, you're supposed to be back. I'm like a fighter from the 1920s. Come on, you. Yeah, I don't actually want to get hit. We're not actually going to fight, are we? No, we just put our dukes up. That's it. And everybody goes home. Smokes opium. I don't know what they did in the 20s. What did they smoked cannabis, but they didn't call it cannabis back then. What'd they call it? Another word for the fucking thing. Who knows? Everybody's smoking pot. Ah, say? Barbell mustache. Don't hit the mustache, say? Hey, say? A lot of wax in that mustache, say? I don't know, guys. Listen, the cupboard's a bear. All right, I'm going to be down to earth with you right now. I don't even know what's going on right now. So, yeah, what were we talking about? Taking your shirt off, yeah. I'm neighborhood guys. Like, all the neighborhood fathers used to hang out in front of the house drinking beer with their shirt off. Maybe that was the Long Island thing, I don't know. Like fixing a lawnmower. You'd always find 2 guys outside drinking beers and fixing a lawnmower. This is 1980s, 1990s guys. You understand? I always imagine, next thing you know, they were in the garage, like, trying to rail each other. I don't know. Why? No. Anyhow, it's like with WBAB on, the classic rock station. That's all. You hear the same shit walking by. Hotel California, Stairway to Heaven, Bohemian Rhapsody. I mean, I'm throwing up already. What else? What's that song? Come Sail Away. The stupid ass song. The other fucking one. Strangers, blah, blah, walking on the boulevard in Pano, and tonight, bam, 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 bam. That's another fucking, what was that, Boston? Journey? Another fucking retarded song. You hear this bullshit? Guys, Callahan here. I'm wearing sweatpants here, so all this was just like a charade for the music to pass. Reporting for duty. All right, guys. I'm just recovering from the flu. Just like that, we're scanning for crimes. So, I mean, can Officer Callahan get a sick day? No, I can't get a sick day. I got news for you right now. Being in bed, having the flu for the last 3 days was like vacation for me. I looked forward to it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting the flu. I'm like, this is fantastic. As long as I'm not throwing up, it's like, I haven't slept so much, I don't even know what to tell you, since I was single. Since I was single, I've just been sleeping. That's all. You want me to tell you? Sometimes I think my body gets sick on purpose just to give me a fucking break. Guys, I don't know if you know that we're doing 4 shows a week here. 4 shows a week. The standard show, the Patreon show, the car show, and well, 2 standard shows. So there you go, 4 shows a week. I know, it's ripping me molecularly on the inside. Do you understand? Like radiation. Oh my God. And they're showing the helicopter pilots fly over Chernobyl. You're like, no, your face is gonna melt in like 3 days. These poor guys. They get up in helicopters and they show what they're saying down below. And the guy's like, get closer to the smoke. Get closer to the smoke. You're like, no, turn around. I wish I could go back. And I don't know. I think what I would do if I died, they'd say, all right, you get one time you can come back and haunt the earth. What's it going to be? I said, just put me in the sky at Chernobyl going like this to the helicopter pilots. Turn around. Poor guys. Poor guys. I mean, they flew over and like 16 hours later, their skin was melting off. I don't know. It was like deteriorate. They're burnt. It's like 3rd-degree burns on the inside of your body. It's like, kill me, please. Kill me. You never want to be in a scenario when you're in a hospital bed yelling, kill me. I have news for you right now. I've been in restaurants with my wife where I was yelling out, kill me. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Anyhow. It's like it's like trying to commit suicide and like failing. I don't know why it's not funny. That would be my luck if you tried to kill yourself and you failed at it. This is one of the most horrible things of all time. Remember the guy that shot himself with the shotgun? I remember this was like on Traces of Death. Oh my God, Phil used to come around with Traces of Death on video. He liked to watch this shit. I hate it. Billy was like, here, watch this. And we'd watch it together because I was like, what am I going to be, a pussy? I'm going to watch it. It's the most horrific shit you ever saw in your life. It's like, I don't know, these guys in the Middle East, they tie somebody's arm to a pole and the other arm to the back of a Jeep and they just drive away. And the guy rips in half. And you're like, oh. And then as they're dragging him, they're shooting the guy. You're like, oh, that's great. Great for young American boy who doesn't know about any violence at all. I'm so happy I'm here. This is great. Now I could go to. I don't like to watch that shit because it's embedded in your subconscious mind now. You're tainted forever. You don't just like throw that like, okay, we're cleaning out the subconscious mind. Hey, guy getting ripped in half, then shot to pieces. We gotta sweep you out for mental health. No, it's there. It's burnt in. You don't forget that shit. That's right. And then the other one was the guy. I love this. Whoever joins the bomb squad, can you please, like, I don't know, quit tomorrow? Who joins the bomb squad? Who's the guy that wants to try to dismantle some fucking geniuses? This is what, you're the guy from the bomb squad, and you gotta be a genius to put together a bomb at this point. Let's face it. I mean, you gotta have some form of, I don't know, electrical engineering. You know, a degree in some form of engineering. Already right there, I'm not going head to head with you. All right? Especially electrical engineering. I mean, I know everybody thinks you just take like a stopwatch and you wire it up to a piece of dynamite. No. So you watch these guys from the bomb squad, and then they go to dismantle the bomb, then boom, they're gone. It's like you don't even know that you're gone. You're just gone. Like, that's great. That's just fucking great. 1 minute you're there, and it's like, boom. All right, guys, lunchtime. I mean, what are you going to do? Bombs are dismantled. Yep. Anybody got a towel so I can, I don't know, get the intestines off my face? And we can go to lunch? I mean, why not just go straight to the bar after that, right? I mean, what do you say? Tell me about a guy that deserves FMLA now. You know, it's like, all right, I won't see you guys for a while. FMLA, psychological damage. I'll be with the psychiatrist for about 9 years before I come back to work. You just saw your best friend. You guys trained together. You're like, all right, you're up next. Nah, I think I'm gonna get a job down at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Thank you. How much do they get paid at the bomb squad? That's what I want to know. It better be good money. It gotta be good money. You're sitting there. This is the only tool you need when you work for the bomb squad. You're like, I'm going in. Don't cut the red wire. My car is like the bomb squad. Like, all I used is one color wire for the whole car. So who knows what wire goes anywhere. It's a bomb on wheels. What do you want me to tell you? Anyhow. Yeah, Phil would come over with traces of death. Then there was the guy that shot himself with a shotgun and survived. He shot himself in the face. And they gave him, like, I don't know, like, back then it was like a nose made out of Play-Doh. He looked like the guy, he looked like, I don't know how to tell you. He looked like the kid from The Mask. What was his name? The Cher movie, The Mask? Hot dog head. This kid. He looked like him if he had one of those, like, the glasses with the nose. I'm throwing up. Do you understand? And then he could take off the nose and there was like a hole, like a blowhole. I'm like, I'm throwing up again into my own pants. It was horrifying. I said, this is the guy you take out to the bar. I mean, next to this guy, I look like Harry Connick Jr. Like, hey, this is my best friend. Get a little closer, will you? Yeah. Hey, come on. Clean the mucus coming out of your blowhole. We're trying to meet chicks. He like sneezes and it's like splat all over the girl's face. You're like, okay, going home now. Put on a face mask. The COVID hasn't even happened yet. Put on a face mask, will you? God damn it. You could go do cool tricks with him. Like, you bartender, a bottle of wine, you take the cork out, you stick it in his nose. You're like, oh, party all the time, yeah, yeah, party all the time, yeah, yeah, da-da-da-da-da, that trance, and what a recovery! It's like one of those paddle balls. I'm going to tell you something right now. Guys, I don't know. I still need one more night to sweat it out. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so Phil would come over with this traces of death, and I tell you what, as soon as he left, I was like, I got to put on, I don't know, Jay Leno or something. David Letterman, I need a laugh here. I had to watch a comedy after that. I was so, like, down in the dumps. I didn't realize that things like this existed in the world. I don't need to see this shit. I really don't. I don't invite it into my life anymore. You know, it was like a guy on the electric chair. I know that was probably bullshit. Didn't they have like the Welch's jelly coming out of his eyes? I thought it was real back then. Everybody did. But Traces of Death was real. I remember it opened with them like torching a cattle to death. It was like a pig or something like that. They would hit it with a torch and to burn like the fur off, the hairs. It was horrifying. This video. And some people like that shit. Like, no, I want to see happy things. That's what always cracked me up about my father. My father's like the hardest hard-nosed construction worker you could ever meet in your life. Like, stubborn, German, like by the book, this type of guy. he hated movies that they didn't have a happy ending. But this is a man, you couldn't make him laugh. Like, we would watch TV and you'd laugh at certain things. You never see your father laugh, right? That's the truth. Like, watching TV, you got to understand what makes a working man laugh. You really have to dig deep. That's why when you see, like, I remember when you would watch shows filmed in front of a live studio audience and everybody every 5 minutes, and you're like, nobody's laughing at home. Nobody's laughing, especially not Dad. Like, somebody has to get brutally hurt for Dad to laugh in front of the TV. When Dad laughed, you knew something was like really. But even as a kid, you didn't think that was funny. Like, that person got hurt. It's like, why is Dad belly laughing? I don't know. Hey guys, all right, listen. What are we here for? We're 46 minutes in. Jesus Christ. Oh, my back. I know. When I pee, it's like you bet syrup coming out. I'm so dehydrated. Guys, let me tell you what helped me get through this flu, and that was playing. I hooked up the old game station with my son, and I said, what can we sit and play for reliable entertainment? And we played it the entire day. I haven't had so much fun playing video games. I think we've covered this game before. But I don't care. I don't care. It occupied me and a 6-year-old. It helped me get through the day. I didn't have to get off the couch. We stayed there together and we had a blast. And the game has legs. It's one of the most incredible Super Nintendo games of all time. Not many people speak about it. It's a driving game and it's rock and roll racing. Picture time! I need the controller. Tap into the Edison line. Pipe through the Sansui 1010. Charging atomic batteries. Kill the lights of attrition. And move you into primetime position. You know something, guys? We don't have power. What's going on here? So, what can I tell you about rock and roll racing? I can tell you that a tremendous amount of love was put into the programming of this game. You can tell. Just like when you could tell when you play a game that had shit effort put into it. This is a game where everything about it, the play control, is fantastic. A game that when you watch it looks virtually unplayable has some of the best play control of all time. The game design, level design, graphics, music, I mean, it's a Super Nintendo hit out of the park, and I always wondered why it never got the recognition it deserved. Here we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to do what I learned. Oh, come on. Here we go. Got to get to the... Wow. You want to talk about... I know I always say this, a library. But look at this library. It's incredible. Huh? Here we go. Guys. And to do what it was doing at the time is pretty remarkable too, especially for the Super Nintendo. But Super Nintendo, I'm sorry, was not known for its processing speed. Am I correct? Am I correct? So there's a lot going on here. And the game is deep, Interplay. I believe this is a rare game. Silicone and Synapse. Interplay Production, Silicone and Synapse, licensed by Nintendo. I think Rare had a hand in this. Oh my god. Come on, people. You know what we're talking about. Bad to the bone. Alright, we know. No. I'm pressing start. Okay. What did Rock and Roll Racing also have? It had the first announcer in history. And on paper, it should be annoying because he says the same stuff over and over again. I love the announcer, and he never gets old. We played for 8 hours yesterday. Come on, you hump from Humpville. And the announcer never gets annoying. Okay, rookie. I mean, let's do it the right way. I like Snake. Here you go. You can pick your characters, what planet they're from. Yeah, I like Snake. I mean, look at him. He looks like Iggy Pop. He looks like Iggy Pop on TRT. Of course, we're going to pick the car with the engine hanging out of it. Here we go. We basically have we have 20 grand, so we can buy these two cars. This is the upgrade car. You can upgrade your car as you play, but you want the upgraded car because you get the game gets faster and more exciting than you can imagine with the new car. But this is RC Pro-Am on steroids. If you like RC Pro-Am, of course you can outfit your car with a new engine, defense tires, rockets, suspension. It's great. You can jump, and you have ammunition. Yeah. You can shoot your opponents. But let's go. You can. When you get a certain amount of points, you need 1,400 points, you can go to another planet. So let's see if we can shoehorn that part in, buy another car, and change the option settings. Here we go. Oh, look at this. We have the Spy Hunter theme, right? Which is not actually the spy.
The green flag drops.
Let me shut up. Here we go. Oh, come on.
Snake jams into first.
Hold on. Give up? No way, bitch. I'll get the music up. Here we go. We want the full experience. Oh yeah. Drop some charges. You can drift in this game. You have a jump. That's basically, it's useless at first.
Wipers fade to the left.
But look at these graphics, they're incredible.
Shred is about to blow. Rip fade to the left.
And that soundtrack, come on. Drop our charges.
Rip fade to the left. Snake is dominating the race.
That's right, baby. Oh, look at this. I did 8 hours of this yesterday. What do you expect? Oh, shit. I didn't realize there was... Oh, it's so fluid. It feels so good. It's the play control is exactly where it's supposed to be. Oh, I love it. Guys, we're kicking ass like the yellow guy from RC Pro-Am. That cheap son of a bitch.
Wipers finishes second. Rip is the weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
Shred is in another time zone. All right, so we get the picture here. I don't know what to tell you. Now we made 10 grand. We made 400 points. What are we gonna take you through? A bunch of races here? Why not? Oh, come on.
Let the carnage begin.
That's how you start a race, baby. Take that, bitch. All right, we'll fall back a little bit because when you get good, it's fun to fall back and then catch up. Out of here, bitches. Look, we'll do a couple donuts. And you can always make your way back up. On a lot of games, you'd be toast by now, right? Oh, missed him. All right, now let's go for him. Here we go. You ready for this? Oh, oh. This had drifting before there was drifting, people.
Fade to the left.
Come on, come on. Let's get the finish line and we'll blast this guy to smithereens. Ready? Out of here.
Snake jams into first. Wipers is about to blow!
Oh yeah!
Snake is dominating the race!
I'll probably get a copyright strike.
Last lap!
Listen to those drums! Super Nintendo doing it big time! And I'm crashing into every wall known to man.
Wipers fade to the left! Wipers is about to blow! Rip fade to the left!
Oh my God! Let me round of applause. Round of applause, rock and roll racing, ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll racing. What are we gonna do here? We got 23 grand. I can't take you. Maybe we just we've got to go to a different planet.
The green flag drop!
Here we go. I love giving that initial blast.
Snake's about to blow!
I'm about to start blowing.
Jams in the first.
I love being behind. Here we go. Let's catch up. Oh, first, just like that, first place, you bitch. Take that right into the wall, you cocksucker.
Was blocked out there.
Here we go. Big jump. Oh, Snake launches himself.
Dominating the race.
Dominating, you hear that? Dominating, you fucks. All right, let's let them get ahead. Oh, ready? Let's shoot this guy dead. Hold on. Oh, get the fuck out of here, you moron. Here we go, coming back around, coming at you. All right.
Last lap.
Drop the charges. I like to drop the charges. Oh, I got my own charges.
Snake is dominating the race.
Oh, shit. I think this is the only time I've ever dominated anything in my life.
For the first place knockout. Vipers.
Vipers in another time zone. All right, how many we got? We got one more race, and I could show you what's really important to understand about this game. Oh, here we go. Black Sabbath sabotage, right?
Let the carnage begin.
All right,
Fade to the left.
let's make this a little more interesting. Here we go. Ready? Agush.
Vipers is about to blow.
Maybe I shouldn't have put it on rookie, huh? All right, purple. I'm gonna mess up purple's day. Oh, not so fast. Oh, Jesus. All right, so that's a pretty big gap to make up. Let's do it.
Jams in the first. Snake is lost out there.
I'll show you how lost I am, cocksucker. Here we go. Here we go. Who's taking a shot?
Is dominating the race.
Oh! Oh, missed him. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Guys, this game is so great.
Snake fade to the left.
Here we go.
Last lap.
We gotta try not to blow up.
Vipers fade to the left.
Oh, take those road spikes, baby.
Snake is dominating the race.
I'm dominating again. Oh my God.
Fade to the left.
I feel like a real man dominating.
Rip about to blow.
Anyhow, okay.
Snake scores a first place knockout. Vipers.
I feel like I'm at the stadium. Okay, so here we go. Things get real exciting. We have 1,600 points now. We almost have enough money to buy another car. So let's do this. Now you advance a level, and look at how much care they put into this. Yes. I'm going to be quiet for this because this is awesome. What? I can't go? score needed to advance. I have it. You ain't earned the right yet, rookie. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. All right, let's win one more race. Fuck this guy.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
Okay, here we go. So we're gonna. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah. Woo! Take those spikes, you
Viper fade to the left.
Let's make it interesting. Oh.
Nick is about to
How haven't I earned the right yet, you prick?
Red fade to the left.
Gosh! Oh, orange is going down.
Red down to the first.
Come on, motherfucker. Gray's going down.
Red down.
Here we go. Oh, you asshole.
Is about to blow.
Here we go. Ready? Yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna take Gray out. Come on, Gray.
Fade to the left. Viper down to the first.
Somebody's going down. Ready here, right? Oh! Out of here, bitch! Oh, Gray's still alive. Get him. Ready? Ow! Ow! Oh, shit. Did you hear the announcer? Whoa!
Nick fade to the left.
All right. Gray's still smoking. Here we go, baby. Here we go. I'm going to shoot him.
Dominating.
I'm going to shoot the Gray. Ah!
Nick lights him up. Red fade to the left.
I lit him up with a bitch. Come on. Out of here.
Nick down to the first.
That's right. I'm jamming into first. Like a dick. Here we go.
Nick scores a first place knockout. Red.
There's no better game in this world. Hold on. All right, come on. We got enough money. We got enough money for the car. So let's go buy the car. Oh, it's 70 grand? Shit. All right, let us do what we need to do, you old fucker. I'm ready. What do you mean I haven't earned it yet? How's my score only 400 now? Oh, anyway, guys, we're fucking out of time. I don't know what to tell you. But basically what happens is you get in that spaceship and you fly. There's mode 7 scaling. It's like what the Super Nintendo was all about. It has the mode 7 scaling, flying away from a planet. Then you see the ship fly and then fly down. Mode 7 scaling into a new planet, a new level. It's an alien level. You go to all these levels. You get all these new cars and new abilities. The next car has a booster and has a cool missile. The next car has tank tracks on it. Whoa! There goes the controller. So, I mean, a fantastic Super Nintendo experience. I can imagine it's one of those games that kids got for Christmas because their parents were like, look, it says rock and roll. And they brought it home for Tommy, and Tommy was like, rock and roll, what? I wanted Final Fantasy. They got Rock and Roll Racing, and believe it or not, they started to play it with their brother, and it became their all-time favorite game. That's what happened with this game. So it had that slow word of mouth. That's probably not why it never got the recognition it truly, truly deserves. Anybody that knows the Super Nintendo knows that Rock and Roll Racing is up there on top. Top 10? Perhaps. Perhaps. Guys, do you realize you just tuned in to the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? How many times do I gotta tell you this? Come on! And you better believe that. With the 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, we got a hit show going on Patreon. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. We are 38 episodes in. Every episode, 45 minutes or longer. I can't tell you what a value This is for your dollar. $1. Imagine to get this type of content. 38 hours of content so far and climbing. We have a weekly show. It's the Advices program, and it's my finest body of work by far. It's the truth. It's the truth. You want to know why? Because it's so deeply personal. People write me in my email down below. They have big problems. People have huge problems. Worse problems now than ever. I can solve your problems. Email me. We give you wonderful advices, just like this. What do we got to do? I don't know, cotton swab this out of my underoos? Come on. Oh, what? Yeah, why? I'm making tacos tonight. Oh my God, tacos, yeah. You like tacos? Oh, I love tacos. You want to fuck? All you need is an ugly girl with a 5-pound pussy. That's the bottom line. Guys, my mother's watching this program, for crying out loud. You're turning me into an animal here. Like, look at this. It's like Friday night. And you're like, nah, there's something wrong with that. Something wrong. Pulling the tail shaft out. Hey, look at the way it comes out. And then, what do you kids know about cum? I know, you want to pick up your keyboard and crack it over your own head. I don't blame you. Guys, it's the Advices program. I urge you to email me. And you might not think you have problems, but if you really think you have problems, please write in with problems. I'm running out of problems. We got to keep this show going. Anyhow, guys, email me. I'll solve your problems. Just like, it's that simple. And then you live a life of freedom. It's what everybody wants. Freedom, peace of mind. Guys, Patreons, I want to say such a huge thank you and tell you how grateful I am that you guys are really the gasoline for this engine. So, thank you all. I'm very grateful. We'll see you next time.